Alright guys, so I tried a cutoff wheel, and I tried this blade, which is for metal, but it's not getting the job done at all. So I ran to the hardware store and decided to give this a try. See if I get more progress. We will see. Well, that new blade worked a lot better, much more efficiently. So the first one's cut off. After I cut it off, I used a grinding wheel to knock down some of the burrs. And then for the hard to reach spots, I went ahead and finished up with a little bit of rough sandpaper just to knock off the metal burrs. And then last would just be touch it up with some black high heat paint. Alright guys, so here's what it's like at the end. Once you get it all the way cut off, then this piece just drops out. So be positioned off to the side where this doesn't drop on you. Lessen the pressure that you're pushing against the Sawzall near the end so you don't pass it through and hit anything else, of course. Now I came back through with the grinder wheel already and smoothed it out, and then I'll just take the sandpaper and go through everything before it's ready for the touch-up paint. Alright guys, we're all cut up here. As you can see, I touched it up with a little bit of black paint, high temp, just to prevent future rusting. Okay. And also I trimmed a little bit right there, and then once I get the tires, I will know how much. I trimmed the other edge too for more clearance, and then cleaned up, painted there and right there. So once I check out the tires, I may need to trim a little bit right here for a little bit of clearance too, which will be fairly easy. And then I'll check back with you when I next step. Alright, so with the new tires and wheels on, I do have a set of 35s on, 18-inch rims, 35-inch wheels. And by cutting off the crash bars, removing them, and doing a little bit of trimming, as you can see here, nothing major, I was able to fit these wheels in off of a 2.5-inch lift. So I'm happy with the results. Again, like I put in this video in the beginning, this does change the structural integrity of your vehicle. The crash bars are there for a reason. I really don't recommend removing them, but in my case I decided it was worth it for me to fit these wheels and tires on. And in the future I may go a bigger lift, in which case I would no longer need to have these cut and removed because there'd be more clearance. And the way that this was done, you can see there's the nuts and bolts that hold those in. Some work has to be done removing panels and whatnot, but you can actually replace some new crash bars, can be reinserted and reattached if you ever need to in the future. That's why I decided to cut right here on the outside edge, which allows you to replace that in the future if need be. But that's it. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.